got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick, yeah. Turn a 10-piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? This is Malachi. I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about whether it's worth doing rideshare in 2022, maybe in 2023. So I did a little, math for you guys. So I prepared a list of something you guys should be looking at when deciding whether you should be a rideshare driver or not. So I did Uber on the week of December 5th and to December 12th of this month. That's December 2022. So this is what I came up with. There's really interesting numbers when it comes to Uber, and I did a really good analysis when it comes to other weeks which are driven for Uber and Lyft, for Uber. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything I came up with. On Sunday of this week, I did something completely different. So according to the news nowadays, people have been talking about Uber taking too much money out of Uber drivers.
Looks like you will have to pay more for your next rideshare. Uber and Lyft, they are adding fuel surcharges as gas prices remain sky high. Mario Ramirez has more from Redondo Beach, where some rideshare drivers staged a protest.
Rallying in Redondo Beach outside the Amazon warehouse and Uber hub.
We don't have good condition to continue working with this company.
Drivers say they're running on empty.
I paid everything in gas, and we need more support, we need more help.
Calling on tech companies to offer higher pay rates for drivers in California classified as independent contractors.
We're independent contractors, so we don't really get a lot of say-so. We're showing up today to try to let them know, this ain't cool. Everything's going up.
What do we want? More pay. When do we want it? No. I've been working for 6 years, and the money was higher. Now it's getting cut, and they're offering just a small portion. They need to offer a lot more money.
Starting today, Uber plans to add an additional fee to customers up to 55 cents each Uber trip and up to 45 cents for each Uber Eats delivery order.
It's a joke. It's a joke to the drivers. It's not enough.
The company says 100% of that will go directly to drivers.
So 55 cents is a joke. It's a publicity stunt. They need to listen to the drivers. They need to compensate them correctly, and they need to cover the cost of the gas. They can't pass it on to the consumers.
And Lyft announced it plans to take similar measures.
Lyft does offer 32 cents on their gas stations they choose, but that's nothing. I get a better deal at Costco.
Uber says its temporary fuel surcharge will be in place for the next 60 days before they reassess, as LA County's average price for a gallon of regular gasoline creeps closer to $6.
So I asked almost all the customers I had on Sunday on how much money they actually paid for their ride. And the numbers are really shocking, guys. It's not what I expected it to be. So it's gonna be a fairground, guys, this Sunday. So I asked almost maybe 90% of the passengers I had on Sunday on how much they paid for the ride comparing to how much Uber paid me. Guys, get tuned in. Let me show you what I came up with this week. So guys, I started my week on December 5th, which was a Monday, and I managed to make $201.33 on Monday. All right, I charged my car twice, which ended up to be $19 or $17.67. On Tuesday, I charged my car twice too, and I made $336.21. And my charging expenses was $24.61. On Wednesday, I did Uber and charged my car twice. I spent $20.45 to charge the car on Wednesday, and on Thursday, I made $232.67. So I didn't drive on Thursday, and this is what happened, guys. I had, a week before last week, I had a stone, just hit my windshield. It didn't creak. That there was, I might have had like an inch or anything there. But when I was sitting at the heavy parking lot, I realized that there's a crack forming literally across my windshield. I ended up taking the vehicle in for windshield replacement on Thursday. So I thought it's gonna be a 3-hour process on Thursday. I thought maybe if I take the car in at 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., I'll get it done before noon, and then I'll go out and do Uber. But the vehicle ended up taking about 7 hours for a windshield replacement, and you guys won't believe how much it costs to replace a windshield for a Tesla. But I'm going to show you guys how the process went down, and this is what happened on Thursday.
Take a look at the here. See all this stuff that has to be detached?
Yeah.
He's got 2 computer boards, he's got a camera, hardware, safety, technically, but it won't stay off, as they say you press the display or the brake pedal to power it off, but even if you press right here, that'll turn it on too. But
oh, I didn't know, Mike, this car had all these things down here.
oh yeah, check this out. Like all that has to be removed. All of that's right there. Just
that's what was here, right?
Yeah. So all of this has to be removed to access your cowling, and cowling presses in to give you a, you have to have, most vehicles you can use water to lubricate the urethane, but you can't use water in this situation because of your computer boards down here. If water gets on that, it can
what is this in here?
That's your windshield washer fluid reservoir.
Reservoir.
Or no, that's your windshield washer. I'm not sure what that is. Typically that would be for brakes, but
it's gonna be a brake part. How do we even fill that up? I don't even know how to do that. Actually, I've never thought about it.
Oh, you're perfect.
It's good.
But yeah, this is DOT. That's your brake. DOT3 fluid.
And that's the barrel, the small barrel, which turns it on and off. And that
is. I don't know if that's something to cool the battery. I mean, typically that's a radiator reservoir, but you don't have a radiator.
Why is it? It's actually on roll. It's actually be roll.
Yeah, that is
That's definitely something I need to ask Tesla or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've never seen the interior of this car since I got it.
Oh yeah, no one
does.
This is your air intake.
Yeah.
See, so some of this is accessible without removing it. I don't know if this is accessible without removing that bottom cowling. But yeah, it's interesting. People, I know that you have to be really worried about water, because when they tint some people will tint the interior of their windshield.
Yeah.
And they were ruining the computer board. Because you know how much. Yeah, because they get wet and all that water comes through here. If that water gets on this, then like guys were like going out of business.
Right. All right, let's
help me with that other side. It goes so low behind, under the hood, like definitely a 2-man. There. Yeah. All right, and let's just go right above the hood, and we gotta back it out.
guys, so really nothing today. It's Thursday. Let me show you guys what they did. So over here at Ziggles. So guys, Friday was a better day. I made $430.39. I ended up charging my car 3 times on Friday, and I spent $31.84. On Saturday, I made $358. And I charged my car twice, and it was $25.16 to charge the car. So guys, when Sunday and all that, so I got a promotion on Sunday, so that's why I didn't drive for so long on Sunday. It was, I did 50 rides over the weekend, so they gave me a $55 promotion, and that's the only reason why I went out on Sunday. So guys, I charging from home. I charged my car at home for those days I was doing Uber. I averaged that I spent about $60 to charge it from home, which is the maximum. It's cheaper to charge the car at home than charging it out there. And on my expenses to charge my car came out to around $188, something close to that. And then on Uber, I made $1,745.16 on Uber. After expenses for charging, I ended up netting $1,556.46. As you guys can see over here on the hourly rate, before expenses was about $33.56. After expenses, I ended up making really close to $30 an hour. All right, there's some this kind of trend is kind of, it's consistent. So if I would show you guys the numbers I made, how much money I made before in the previous weeks, like from November 28th to December 5th, I ended up making about $1,209 driving for 33 hours, which means that I made about $36 per hour. So if we kind of go with the ratio of what I did back here, you'll find out that maybe I made close to $34 an hour for that week. November 21st to November 28th, I only made $833, and I ended up getting close to $30 an hour, which if you take deductions and that, it can come to about $27 an hour. November 7th to November 14th, let's say it was about $1,130, and that's close to $40 an hour before expenses, guys. And October 31st to November 7th, I did, that week I worked a lot. Like I did almost 66 hours that week, and that was $2,443, and that was an average of $37 before expenses per hour. So after expenses, so I think that Uber tries to, pay their drivers an average of $30 an hour, especially in the Kansas City area. There's no way you can make anything over $35 an hour on Uber before, and let me try to say this, there's no way you can make over $35 an hour after expenses. I know there's a lot of people, I've met a few friends of people here in Kansas City who rent Teslas to do Uber. I've asked a few of them how much they pay for renting a Tesla for Uber, and the answers I've been getting is between $400 to $500 a week. So depending on how long you are interested in staying on the road, you can actually make a really good income with Uber. But remember also, guys, you have to put in account taxes at the end of the year. Do not forget that. So anyway, it's a nice gig, guys. I'm going to be getting into different projects in the coming weeks. I'll give you guys hints on my on this channel down the road, but I'm going to be doing other hustles. Like I'm gonna drive for DoorDash. All right, I don't think I'm going to be driving for Lyft at the current moment, because I have tried driving for Lyft a couple times, but the problem with Lyft right now is they do not tell us how much money you are making from every trip. That's a big problem for me. Uber tells us how much money you are making from each trip so that you can make a decision whether you want to do the ride or not, which is a good idea for us as drivers. So guys, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. For those who have subscribed, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, guys, consider subscribing. May God bless you. Thank you, guys.
I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Yeah. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10.
Rolls Royce car pushing, big 40 leave 'em shookin'. Don't wanna end up in them bookings. But for now, you out tonight looking. Cut deep like a